I was thrown out of bed.
If there was no one in your room, I would have seen them.
It wasn't a person.
At the North American box office, the horror film Insidious, Chapter 3, earned a respectable third place this weekend. It took in about $28.6 million.
It's up to a 7.1!
Coming in second is last week's top film, San Andreas. It brought in $32.9 million at the box office this weekend.
I was given specific instructions by Elaine to tailor these gadgets to you. These are not yours.
This week's new number one is the comedy Spy, starring Melissa McCarthy. It took in $37.3 million. Jason Gorber is a critic with TwitchFilm.com. He joins us now in studio. So Melissa McCarthy stars in this action comedy Spy. What do you think, Jason?
I think this film's great, actually. I mean, it's not amazing. Some people are going completely gaga for it. But in terms of what they've been trying to do with Melissa McCarthy since Bridesmaids, I think this one actually completely nails it.
Why?
Look, The Heat, there's a couple other films that they've done to try to make Melissa McCarthy's sort of talents come to the fore on the screen. This one, I think, nails it. She primarily becomes a physical comedian, but she's actually incredibly witty. And in this film, actually the script allows her to be super smart and super on. She has a couple zingers which are fantastic. The story is basically she's the person in the ear, sort of like our producers, for a spy. And she's sort of behind the scenes, and then she gets thrust into the actual main action. And again, Feig is pretty remarkable at actually creating this world, this sort of James Bondy kind of world, and playing with it. Look, not every character is spot on, not everything is fantastic, but it's a really enjoyable film that takes a twist on the James Bond motif, and I definitely think it's a lot of fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Film adaptation of the hit HBO series Entourage. How does the movie live up to the show's legacy?
Yeah, this one's not as good. Oh. Look, the show started really strong. If you watch the first few seasons of Entourage, it's actually a pretty interesting look at the debauchery behind the sort of Wolf of Wall Street-ness of Hollywood, where you follow Vinny Chase and his bunch of friends from Queens, New York, who sort of enter Hollywood. It's loosely based on the likes of Mark Wahlberg, who's one of the show's producer, or Leonardo DiCaprio. It's that kind of big, larger-than-life character who parties on yachts and does silly stuff. Sure. And what's weird is that the series ended with this 8th season and everything got tied up. I took one for the team and actually marathoned the entire 8th season in preparation for the film, so I got to get that out there.
I actually liked the HBO series.
The HBO series was fine, and it ended. And then the film, sort of in the first 6 minutes of the film, it says, remember all that stuff that happened at the end of season 8? Forget all that. He's no longer this. He's no longer that. This person's now broken up again just so they can get back together. It's kind of silly, and it doesn't really work.
Let's go to a biopic, Love and Mercy. I saw the trailer for this when I was at the movies a couple of days ago. It's about the Beach Boys singer, co-founder Brian Wilson. I think the idea is great. I can't wait to see this movie. What do you think?
I really wanted to love this film too, and it's not quite a home run that I wanted it to be. No. It's super interesting. It takes John Cusack and Paul Dano, and it's the two lives of Brian Wilson, the Brian Wilson in bed and the Brian Wilson in the studio, and tells a tale. For people not aware of this story, it's going to be even more remarkable, but people who are actually super knowledgeable of the Beach Boys will find the film close but not quite a home run. Oh, darn. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed, but I think I'm going to go see it nonetheless. Definitely see it anyway.
Film critic Jason Gorber, who you can follow Jason on Twitter at Filmfest_CA. Jason, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you, my friend, and have a good week ahead.
Thank you.